Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I am an alcoholic, and today I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I cannot be any more grateful. I want to thank everybody who came out and hung out with us at the Crosstalk meeting last night. That meeting is so much fun. Just a lot of laughs. That meeting went off the rails last night. It was so funny. But, you know, that's one of the things I enjoy about going to meetings is I'm able to laugh and learn at the same time. And those Crosstalk meetings, man, you will do that. I think it's got to be a proven scientific fact that we learn more whenever we're having fun and we're enjoying ourselves. So, again, thank everybody who came out to the Crosstalk meeting last night. We truly appreciate it. One of the things I learned about myself early in my sobriety was that I did not love myself. I did not love who I was. I hated who I was. And then on top of that, I hated the fact I'd allowed myself to become who I was. I talk to people day in, day out, you know, and they'll say, you know, well, I hate that I'm in this position. I hate that I allowed myself to get this position. And I can totally relate. I totally understand, because I remember just not too long ago how I felt the same exact way. And because I hated who I was, and I hated the fact I'd allowed myself to become who I was, I drank. I hid. I shared this a few weeks back, how I used to hide in the press box. I would hide. I took every opportunity to hide from people because I didn't want people to see the flaws and imperfections that I saw in myself. I didn't want people to see those things because it just made me feel even more shameful. So I would hide. And I kind of alluded to this last night in the meeting. You know, I hated who I was so bad, and I tried to learn to love myself, and I just couldn't. I tried everything to make myself feel about me the way I wanted to feel about me. The problem was, it never happened. And so since I couldn't make myself feel about me the way I wanted to feel about me, I would turn around and I would go do things for other people in the hopes that they would turn around and make me feel about me the way I couldn't make myself feel about me. So it's like I cast that responsibility off onto other people. I expected other people to make me feel about me the way that I couldn't make myself feel about me. I cast that responsibility off to the shoulders of other people to make them tell me how to love myself and to teach me how to love myself. And it just didn't work. And so I just kept digging that hole even deeper, that emotional, psychological hole even deeper, to where finally I just given up. And I just finally given up. There was no such thing as hope. Hope ceased to exist in my mind, in my life. I didn't want to live. I was suicidal, and all this just kind of compiled, you know, day after day, night after night. It just got more and more a heavier burden to bear for me. And finally, by the time, I'd say by June, mid-June of 2021, I said, you know what? I just resigned my fate. I had resigned my fate to letting alcohol do what I was too chicken shit to do. But I'm glad in a sense that, you know, getting in the big book, I understood now whenever Bill wrote, you know, alcohol beat us into a state of reasonableness. And that's where alcohol had taken me, you know, back, especially up until June of 2021. And then when I finally got sober, when I finally decided to pull, you know, to put in the effort and make the effort in July of 2021, that's when I started seeing what I had been doing to myself. And that's when I started realizing that I'd been hiding who I really was. It wasn't that the real me was gone. It was just the real me had been hidden all those years. And I had allowed alcohol to cover up the real me for all those years. So no wonder I didn't know who the hell I was. No wonder I'd forgotten how to love myself. No wonder other people couldn't love me, because I was just an asshole. I'd allowed alcohol, I'd allowed my addiction to add all these layers to cover up the person that I always knew I was in there. I just couldn't see him. I want to encourage you today, you know, when you make that decision, it's going to be tough. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It's going to be tough. It's going to take a little bit of time. But that person that you want to be, that you know you are, they're in there. We just got to peel back the layers of drug use and alcohol addiction. We've got to peel back those layers and find that person that you know you are. Find that person that you know you love and that you want to be. That person is still in there. It just takes time to get to find him again, because we've added all those years covering up that person that we want to get back to being. So I want to encourage you, find a group of people, find a meeting, find a program. Something is better than nothing. Something is absolutely better than nothing. And start peeling back those onion layers, and start getting to know, that person that you once were. It's scary. I remember I was a little bit alarmed and a little bit worried. What happens if I don't like the person that I'm going to become once I got sober? I remember thinking that. The good news is, if I don't like the person I'm going to become, I can always change them too. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I could not be any more appreciative. If there's a topic you'd like to hear discussed on these monologues, feel free to let me know. Write it in an email to me, Drew, D-R-E-W, at recoveryclassroom.org. I'll take a look at it, see what we can do. We'll be talking again soon. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.